themed as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to pick João Moutinho. I call him the ferret because he can slip into places and cause trouble before opponents can react. Loves to get between the lines and then get his head up. A real creative force.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. Kane. And it's Kane. Gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Nelson Semedo. Semedo drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kane. Nelson Semedo gets into a dangerous position. Dyer positions himself well and cuts it out.
Wolverhampton have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Dinks one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. Son Heung-min. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Plays it over to the other flank. Pedro Neto desperately wants to get on the end of this. João Moutinho. Kane. Tries to get it forward quickly. Reguilon gets into the right position to intercept. Højbjerg. And they've been caught out here. Breaks on here. Going through. Just the keeper tries a shot. Can he shoot? Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. Son Heung-min. And it's Adama Traore. Battles to win it back. Plays it out to the flank. Adama Traore goes for the cross. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Forward it goes. And he won't reach that. Belts one.
Tottenham really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Son Heung-min. Semedo tries to get it forward quickly. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Adama Traore. Kane. It's come loose. Alderweireld does well there. Alert. It's a loose ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Up towards the front line. Dyer. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The action is back on the way. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Adama Traore. Son Heung, he's gone for it! It's in!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Sissoko plays it forward. And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Just brushed off the ball there. Dendonka drives it forward. Wolverhampton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Son Heung-min.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's got through to him. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sissoko gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Kane. Forward it goes. Wolverhampton have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's played forward. João Moutinho plays it forward. He gets past his man.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Nelson Semedo. Coaxed through there. Lovely feet. Whipped in. Gets good distance on it. Wolverhampton get it back again. And it's João Moutinho.
Wolverhampton are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they could still have a say.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. He's left his man. Chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hits one! In it goes! And this is getting better and better. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Tottenham could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Battles to win it back. Looking to hit the front line. It's a good foot in there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dyer drives it forward. And that will be the final act. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Tottenham have some very strong runners from